Okay, if this is working, we're going to take a very, very quick flight around Monument Valley Airport in Utah. It's right on the border of Utah and Arizona. I think maybe I have found the secret to getting better resolution. So if you're seeing this, it will have been successful in that regard, enough to post. And we're just going to take a quick little jaunt around the mittens over here and back. I've wasted quite a bit of time already fussing around with this evening, and I really need to get ready to go to bed, to be honest. But if this works, you'll see that there is a much brighter future in store for these videos that I post, as you should be seeing much, much better resolution, much more clarity. This aircraft that I'm flying today is an interesting little British airplane from the 80s, I believe. As you can see, there is tremendous visibility around us. And interestingly, that's the engine cowl back there. So it's a ducted fan design that keeps the forward view from the cockpit very clear and free of the propeller and the engine cowl and everything. This was designed to be a low-cost alternative to helicopters for surveillance, government work, filming, other things that might want a great view from an aircraft that doesn't cost a lot to own or operate. And because it's a ducted cowl design, the engine behind the cockpit makes the cockpit relatively quiet, which is a nice outcome. Anyway, I thought it would be an appropriate choice today so that we could see the stunning beauty of Monument Valley. This area over here is the National Park Lodge and so forth. Actually, I think I'm a little ahead of myself. It might be right on that bluff over there. Or, no, I've done it again. I've come out on the wrong side. I apologize. These are the famous mittens over here. I came off the other end of the runway from what I'm used to taking off from. So we will circle back around to the part that I thought I was flying over. Okay. There is the National Park Lodge and so forth. And here is one of the famous mittens. And I believe that's the other. Yeah, that should be right. Oop. So an interesting thing about the simulator is that as you get closer to things, it draws things with more distinction and more accurate detail. And sometimes it makes things jump or pop or do weird little artifacty things as you get nearer. But it's nice to have it in better view when you get there. So I think we can forgive them for that. I love the detail in these rock outcroppings here. I think it's awfully good. Past this mitten. I think that's amazing. We'll fly over the little National Park Service Lodge here. I guess that they made the parking lots green in their efforts to compensate or overcompensate, I suppose, for the redness of the desert floor around here. That's kind of disappointing, but I imagine in a future update that will probably get corrected. Color balance is a lot more challenging than one might imagine. Fly back near this rock face over here just because I find it interesting, and then we'll head back to the airport and put her down for the night so I can go to bed. I love the fingerprints on the plexiglass, and sometimes you can see scratches in it as well. So tell me, that edge of the rock out here, does that look like a lion face to you? It does to me. You can even see his front paws out in front of him, I think. I find that intriguing. Don't remember what this little town is called. It's very small. Might be that the town is named Monument Valley, but certainly the national park is anyway. And just for a quick look outside so you can see what we've been flying, it's called the Edgley Optica, I believe. It's, like I said, it's a very unusual, very interesting airplane. Again, designed to fulfill the role of a helicopter at much lower cost. It can fly slow and loiter in areas, and you've got phenomenal visibility out of that cockpit without an engine or a propeller in front of you. And it is nice to have it relatively quiet inside. This airplane has had a remarkably good safety record despite its unusual design. And I hope you've enjoyed this little quick flight.